everyone. I haven't done a video in a long time. My laptop, as I stated before, is broken. I'm still trying to figure that out, but luckily my school's library has a computer that I'm able to check out and use. So the last video that I did, I talked about how having keloids affected me emotionally, mentally, and I think also physically. I am proud to say that it is a journey, and right now it is going good. This was when I was really young. All the things that I said, I mean, I won't say that I'm fully healed and fully there, but all that I said in the previous in the previous video does not hold truth to what is now, to what my mentality is now. I think I'm the bomb. I'm just kidding. This video, I wanted to talk about all the things that I did before to try to fix this keloids. Yeah, to fix it. More and more seems to be happening each and every day. But sorry, that's garlic. That's another method that I'm trying. So, face and in the back, which I can't really show. So this, but as I stated in the first video, I tried. I went to the dermatologist, and then they prescribed me a whole bunch of stuff. They gave me shots, tape. They also cut it. This one, they cut it off a little bit. It came back. Yeah, so shots, tape, I think cream also, and then cut it off. The shots is the injections that they do, and they were all steroids based medicine. So they gave me steroids to help it deflate, and also so to help it calm down the inflammation to just help the keloids go down. It was inflamed. So that's a couple of the things that they did. I went to Children's Hospital. That's where I used to go. But I have changed places that I've gone. Like, I've changed 4 times, maybe. I stopped going to Children's Hospital because I think my insurance changed, and they didn't take the insurance that I had, or something like that. I don't really remember. It was a while ago. But at this Children's Hospital, that's where they actually diagnosed it as keloids, and they started injecting it. Then I don't think I had the ones on my face, so they were mainly injecting these and in the shoulder ones, and I think also the ones on my face, but I don't remember if I had any on my face at the time. So yeah, I did see some improvement. Like, this one was dark, and it was hard, and it was round. As you can see, the edges of it like went away. Like this part is, I won't say completely flat, but it is not as I mean, as you can see the difference, like there's a difference between this part and this part. So these parts are bigger, more inflamed, while this one is flattened. So it did work a little bit, and I think they also injected. So they injected these. I had these also mini little ones and stuff, and some of them went away. Like this, but like the thing with the keloids is that you can treat it. You can cut it. You can do whatever you can to get rid of it, but chances are that it might still come back. And there's a higher chance of it coming back when you cut it, actually. So this one, the one on my shoulder, it was cut, but it came back. It recently came back. It was actually flattened. It was more indented, if that makes sense. So instead of it just being flat, like when it was treated, instead of it just being flat, it was like a little dent. But then it came back. I have some on my back which got treated recently over the summer, and those also didn't work. I don't know if it's the steroids or what it is, but it doesn't really work for me. I don't know if anybody else who has keloids have tried the steroids injections and whether it's worked for them or not. But for me, it didn't really work for me. It was just painful. It was really painful, and the fact that it's tissue, it's not like it has fluid. There's no liquid or fluid in it. It's tissue, you know, like the tissue you will find in your body. Like it's tissue, the tissue that's wrapped around your bones. It's tissue that is risen, so it's hard and it's thick. So when they would inject it, it actually hurt a lot. Because it was so hard, it was hard for the needle to penetrate the skin and actually get the medicine into it. So what the steroids usually did for me the first couple of times was that like it made the tissues softer, so that the medicine could easily get into it. And then usually what they would do was like they would like inject, I wouldn't say all around, but they will inject like the corners, and then they will inject some on top of it. Yeah, the place that I saw least improvement was my face one. As you can see, the face one basically has been this size. Actually, the face one started out smaller than this. It was so like the size of this, and it was over here, around here, and then it got bigger and bigger, and then I was like, it's moving. Became a little paranoid. But so right now I have this and I have this. These were small, and now they're getting big. The ones on my face are the most difficult to treat because they don't really take the medicine. I don't know why. They're not as hard as the other places, at least. I don't think they are. But they're the least effective when it comes to the medicine. Also, we tried the tape, which was steroids. Also, it was concentrated on the tape, and then the tape wasn't very convenient for me, because at least with the shots, like, you know, if let's say I was supposed to get it every 2 weeks or every month, I could go in, I could, like, you know, get it and then go back and stuff like that. But with the tape, I actually had to cut it out every morning after taking a shower. I would have to cut it out and fit it to the size of it and put it on, and then every morning I had to do that, and it was kind of difficult for me. It's like I was a student, and during the time that I got the tape, I was in college, and they gave me the tape because I was going to college and I wouldn't be able to come in and get the regular shots that I usually got. So they gave me the tape because they thought it was more convenient for me, and it actually wasn't, because with the tape, I'm not a very good person when it comes to waking up early, and like I'm on time in class, but with the tape it pushed my time. Like I was late because I had to take time to cut out the tape to fit it on these. This is new. This is relatively new. So I would have to cut the tape to fit this, that, these, basically anything else that was on my back. And then, so if it didn't fit, if the tape that I cut out didn't fit, I could leave it on, but then I would have to like cut out another one. It was just time consuming. Yeah, so it wasn't very convenient. I think I still have a little bit of the tape left. Also, they during that time, it was most of the keloids were coming from acne, which was really weird because I was like, well, I don't get acne in my back or any other places that I'm getting the keloids, but they were like, yeah, mostly you can get the keloids from having experiencing trauma on your skin, and like acne is the most is the easiest like trauma that your skin can experience, or something like that, if that makes sense. So they gave me some medicine for that, to put on my face and to help with the acne. I don't really break out a lot. I do break out when I'm like stressed, but then it'll be like here and there, but then usually I don't break out a lot. But the medicine, I can't give my opinion because it was so long ago that I don't know whether it worked or not. I think I'm through with that one. Yeah. So recently, last summer, yeah, I went back to getting the shots and the treatments, and they actually cut off a little bit of this one because it was a cyst and not keloids entirely, and which I'm guessing that all of these are cysts. I don't know if that's a word. I'm guessing that these are all cysts and not keloids entirely. So, but like they cut this one off a little bit, and so it was smaller than this. You know, I would say like it might have been the size of this, maybe a little bit bigger. But then it came back, and it actually came back dark. Like it didn't blend in with my skin tone, and so I don't know, it didn't work out. So those are all the treatments that I have done. Myself have experienced. I know that there are other treatments like freezing. Yeah, they can freeze it off, and also they can cut it off. But with the cutting off, like with this, it comes back. It usually will come back. Also, there are other ways to do it. Like I've been using honey and garlic. My mom told me that it's good, and also my pastor told me that honey and milk is good. I was really bad about doing it regularly, but now I'm getting better at it. But I'll keep you posted. My time is running up, but I'll keep you posted, and I'll let you guys know what other methods that I use that do work. Have a nice day, and thank you for watching. Bye.